I cannot tell you, it's confidential. Oh, come on, why not? No, I can't. Anyway, how is your sex life?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dead by Daylight tournament, day number 2. Yesterday we had some great games. I was excited for that. And I have lost my train of thought, but we're going to do our best. We're going to be jumping into the games pretty soon. These players are all about to be readied up. As you can see on the screen there, today Group 2 we have Kez, Decente, Frosty, we got Maddie the Chief, and we also got Venoman playing. Some of the top Dead by Daylight players on the Australian server. So today is going to be another great day of Dead by Daylight. We got a whole bunch of high level players. I know Frosty, I know Maddie, that's about it. We'll have to see what these other players can pull out of their sleeve. But it looks like we're just about ready to go into game number 1. There will be 5 games, of course, being played. Everybody rotates out. Everyone gets a go at being the killer. And then the most points of the day, you get to be the winner. And the top 5 point scorers from yesterday and today will be moving on to the finals, which will be announced after this game who those top 5 are, and those people will be moving on to win a chance to win $20 on Steam, I believe it is, and a couple of skins as well. So they're not only fighting for the glory of being really good players and showing themselves to everybody else and the stream, of course. Gotta impress the stream, but also they have a chance to win a bit of dosh, a bit of cash, a bit of muns, if you feel me. Ugh. Well, we're loading into game number 1 right now, and I'll just get into my spectator mode through my crazy mayhem glasses. I can see the entire game unfold before me, as it looks like we have Maddie the Chief as the Huntress, and he's running Hex, Ruin, and Knockout, one of the new perks of the game. And it looks like he's found some scratch marks already, possibly found someone at the side of the game. Doesn't look like it. Oh, and he does. Who does he find? He finds Frosty with his famed Nia. Frosty playing it every game. Ah, yes, my mistake. That is Overcharge, not Ruin. They look kind of similar. Give me a break. Maddie trying to land some hatchets. There's a bit of a mind game going on here where if you throw the pallet down, can get easily hatcheted, but if you don't throw it down, then and the Huntress pulls the hatchet up in the air, you can just juke it and keep running. So it's a bit of a mind game. If you throw it down and they pull the hatchet out, they get almost a free hit on you. But if you don't throw it down and they don't throw it and they actually go for the swing, it's a free hit. Yes, that is in fact Overcharge. One of the gens being done already. As we see, basement diving. Someone's got a purple toolbox. And we got Leith here by Kez. Leith and Self-Care. We got Finger, which I'm not sure which one of the players that is. Maybe he's changed his Steam account or something like that. We got Finger here running Self-Care and Dark Sense, I believe that is. There's so many different ones. There might be Object of Obsession. He's looking around, so it's possibly Object, but I have no idea. Or it's Dark Sense is the one that you can see people and you get hooked, right? It's Object. Well, he's looking around for the killer, so it might be. Yeah, it is Object of Obsession. There we go. So Finger's got Object. Kez is down on the ground. And Maddie's picking him up, taking him to the basement, it looks like. He's going down to the basement. Finger's coming for the save. Frosty's on the generator. He's running Self-Care and Bond. And then we got Venom in here running Dead Hard and Bond. The only player running Dead Hard in this game. Yesterday we saw a lot of players running, almost everybody in the game running Dead Hard. It's just one of those really good perks. Maybe they knew that they were versing the Huntress and it wasn't as effective. It still can be good against the Huntress, but we'll have to see what goes on. And Kez getting farmed right now by his teammates. Finger pulls him off the hook. And it looks like Maddie's going to keep chasing Kez. I mean, Finger. Give me some time to adjust to the names. Oh, Maddie tries to go for the around the corner snipe. Just misses. That annoying barrel finds its way. See if he can hit the long snipe, and he does! Wow, what a great shot by Maddie. And right next to the hook. Let's see. Kez is not being saved by his teammates yet. Actually, they're on a generator. They could have taken this time that Maddie was chasing Finger around and picked Kez up, but Kez looks like he might be going to the basement again, back down into the hole. He's trying to crawl to his teammates, but does Maddie know where he is? Maddie's going to intercept the teammates going for the save instead, and he finds Frosty. All of the members of the survivors are not on generators as well. It's a big factor in this game. Oh, and he has knockout, so they don't know where Kez is. Oh, but with the bond, they're going to find him. That's why they didn't go for the save. They didn't know where he was. Knockout playing a big part in this game. Oh, Frosty, nice juke there on the pallet. Dodging out that hatchet. And he's still on the chase for Frosty right now. Ooh, tries to go for the in between the tree snipes. That would have been a great shot if he had hit that. Goes for another snipe. Ooh, so close, trying to get him through the window. To no avail. Maddie throws his last hatchet and grabs a couple extra. And this game's going to start slowing down once these players start healing up. Maddie's going to find Frosty and keep the snowball going a little bit. The other teammates are going to heal up and maybe start working on generators. Ooh, very nice attempt there by Maddie the Chief. Very close to hitting Frosty. Frosty's going to walk around here, pull the pallet down, but as I said, this is the mind game of the Huntress. You pull the pallet down, it's almost a guaranteed hit for the hatchet. But if the Huntress goes for the swing, then she'll get pallet stun. If you don't go for the pallet, then you can juke the hatchet, but if Huntress goes for the swing then you get smacked in the face with a bloody hatchet. Finger going for another save, it looks like. And he's just going for these saves on the hook, trying to get as much points as possible from these unhooks, but ending up landing himself personally on the hook. Finding a spot. 4 generators down now as well. This game is going really, really fast. Maddie's struggling to try and keep ahead of these survivors on these generators. They're all going so fast. And everyone's going to go for the save right now. Frosty's going to be healing up as well. Survive with friends lobby is what this looks like right now. Maddie's going, it looks like, for Frosty. Oh no, everyone's in this shack right now. They throw down the pallet just to buy them some time, just to run away. Kick. He's just checking all the generators right now. These 2 generators are so close to each other and finds Frosty. Goes for the swing, a little lunge there, but miss. Frosty with the nice juke. And his teammate trying to sandbag him almost. Throws the pallet down in his face, but Frosty barely just makes it over in time to not get killed by his teammate. Things are getting interesting. Heating up. Who was that? It's Kez sandbagging Frosty. Maddie may have lost Frosty here, but it's not really a priority right now for him. He really needs to smash out these gens. He's gonna stop it and puts an overcharge on that generator as well. Survivor's still hovering around this shack right now. Finds Venomman, I think. It'll take me a while to get used to the survivor names. Oh, and I saw Venomman running the opposite direction. There he is. Okay, Maddie's refound him again, but he's not too worried about finding survivors right now. He just wants them to stop doing generators. Get off these generators. I really need to kill you all. But it's going to be hard if you all try and escape. Where's the last generator? It's so far away. Is anybody on it? Venomman's doing a totem, trying to get some points. Ooh, Finger is on the generator on the other side of the map. Kez is working on this one. And Frosty's just wasting Maddie's time. He's been doing a really good job of that all game. Just being an annoying survivor. Ooh, very nice juke there by Frosty. Dodges out that hatchet. Ooh, and Maddie predicts the juke this time. But right there is the generator that Finger is on, and it's going to pop any second now. And he actually gets off it to go for the save and lets Kez and Venomman pick up the other generator. Finger does have that OOO. He can see where the Huntress is at all times. Unless he's close enough, that is. Being very careful not to look in her direction so she doesn't see him. He's going to get the save up on this. Maddie's scrambling, trying to get as many hits off and stuff as he can. He's going to go for the long shot, maybe. And he doesn't quite get the hit off. Going to go for more hatchets, it looks like, but it looks like the survivors are just going to get out of this one. It's going to be really hard for Maddie to do anything at the moment. No salvaging way to get back into this game. The gen rushing has been insane this game by the survivors. You can hear someone's on the door right there as well as Maddie's going for finger. And now he's found Frosty as well, but the doors are all opening. He might get finger here.
Oh, come on. No, I can't.
Amir PC Gamer, thank you for the follow, dude. Might just leave him on the ground. He does have knockout. He's going to put that to good use. He finds Kez, but Kez throws the power down on him, gets another 3,000 points towards his chance and go into the finals. It's exactly what you want to do as a survivor there. Gonna pick fingers up. Camping is not allowed, so this is gonna be interesting. But all the survivors are doing the survive with friends shenanigans as usual, and they're just gonna try and get him right off the hook as soon as Maddie puts him down. Let's see what Maddie can do. Oh, actually, finger's dead. D-E-D, dead. C-Y at sign. And the other survivors are probably just gonna leave. Oh, someone gets another pallet stun off. I think that was Frosty. Well played there. Venom is hiding. He's gonna get this totem. Trying to get as many points as possible. Ooh, Maddie's trying to fight Frosty right now. The longer the survivors stay, the better it is for Maddie. Maddie actually not getting a lot of points for this game. The gen rush was insane. He doesn't get a lot of hooks. So any chase points, any hit points, the survivors are actually willing to give him right now. Oh, very nice. Snipe through the trees. Oh, and he tries to get Frosty on the way out. They would have picked him up and put him on a hook. But Frosty does not allow that to happen. Venom now. Stalking the killer. Who is the huntress? Is it the Dwight or the huntress? The hunted. The hunter and the hunted. As we see, Maddie actually getting a decent amount of points, almost the highest in the game, but that's what to expect from playing the killer. So, GG there by everybody. As we can see, pretty high level survivors juking Maddie around. It's really difficult to do anything when you got Frosty running you around in circles, and then everybody else. I believe someone else picked up a purple toolbox from a box or something, because someone was running around the purple toolbox. That's how you pump those gens out. And yeah, it's just really hard to keep up with it. Doom 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 doom. That's my elevator music. There you go. Alright, game number 2 is going to be starting up soon. Maddie's going to be swapping out, giving his killer the role of the killer to someone else. Actual, please. Alright, let's put some elevator music on then. Here we go. This is elevator music? I thought it was a meme. Here we go. Jam into it. Alright. Kaz is saying he's gonna go kill a third. This is good. YouTube links give viruses. Alright, people are debating now over who is going to be the killer of this game. We're going to have to see who decides to put their hand up and go into the role of the killer. I believe everybody in this game is rank 1. I think that's a requirement. These people haven't played enough games to get back to rank 1. Alright, that's actually fucking annoying me right now, Keck. Okay. I haven't played enough games to get back to rank 1, but I think that's the requirement. You have to have a certain amount of hours and be actually good at the game. Rank 1 is not a requirement. But I believe that most of these guys are rank 1, if not all of them. As it looks like Venomman is going to be our killer, stepping up into game number 2 here. As we'll see which killer he decides to bring out. We had Huntress last game. We had a Doctor in the last, yesterday's games, which was a lot of fun. Getting some shocks out. We had a lot of Trapper. We had one Hillbilly. Monster pulled out his Hillbilly. That was pretty good. Monster did pretty well on his Hillbilly. And I can't remember if that's the only killers. I want to see some Hag. That's what I want to see. No one's going to play it though. Hag's my bae. But, not enough people play the gorgeous girl that is the Hag. So I'm guessing Finger is Decente then. I believe. Yeah, Luna's Trapper was good. I loved Luna's Trapper. Luna, I love your Trapper. Not sure if I have Decente as a friend. And some of them might be having some technical difficulties or something because we've only got 3 survivors in the lobby right now. Finger is Decente. Okay, good. Hag is not good against 4-man survivor friends on comms. I fuck up people. Ajax, I fucked you up, Kek. With my Hag. I'm just gonna assume that's Decente. Ajax, I love you, dude. Every single time I see you in my lobby, I'm afraid. Always get out, you bitch. Yeah, all you gotta do with the Hag is you put her traps around pallet loops and stuff instead of places where it matters for people to know about. So like, it doesn't matter. I'll put a fucking trap down in your face. Like, it's here. It's around this pallet. You can't loop this pallet now unless you have a torch to bother torching it. So every time you go for a loop, I get a free slap on you. It's like freaking Nurse. Just teleport slap. Bang. Going. Can't pallet loop me. I love the Hag. She's my bae. My Hag one trick. Going into game number 2 now. As we got Maddie on the lorry. Pulling out the bloody lorry. We got Kez back on the black Claudette. We got Frosty back on his Nia. Venomman playing some Doctor. We got Brutal Strength and Enduring. The Doctor. Object of Obsession on Decente again. With Self-Care. We got Maddie running Bond and Self-Care. All these guys screaming now. Venomman going into punish mode. Gives Decente a little bit of a slap around the face. And again, I'm not sure why all these players keep swapping into Shock. It's slower. Please run with your dildo out. Run with the metal dildo. Trying to get zapped, maybe points off. You really want to build up your insanity on the Doctor, but at the same time, you want to run with the dildo out so that you can. Look how much faster he is. 3 hits, bang, down. Down goes to Decente. 1 down. Decente is gonna get hooked right here. Who else? We got Kez running Leith again and Self-Care. Similar perks. We're gonna have Venomman running around trying to shock everybody up. Stop doing generators. Wait, wasn't there people on the generator that he was just on? Oh, he's gonna go back for a hook. I don't know if he realized that there was people on there. He knows for sure there's at least 2 survivors over in this corner of the map. And he's hunting them down. He finds Vicente again, gives him a shock, realizes that you cannot tunnel people. It's a rule in this tournament, so... Ooh, Frosty with a nice little 360 there. Venom not going for the tunnel, which is good. Nice to see the players follow the rules. Gives Venom a bit of a blind there, is Frosty. But he gets a slap for his troubles. And Venom's like, no sir, I do not want you to blind me again, I'll just give you a little bit of electrocute. He's switching punishment, gives him a slap. Frosty is down, trying to be too sneaky with those blinds, getting those blind points up. And pays for it with his hooked life. Venom putting him up on the hook now. One generator is down. Kez is doing another one here. He's going to crank this one out. Maddie and Kez found themselves toolboxes, so that's going to help. Sente just messing around with the killer. Finds a clone and then finds a spiky metal pole in his face. Dead by Daylight is a child-friendly game. I love the brutality in this game sometimes. I hate the Doctor's Mori though. Let's be honest, the Doctor's Mori is pretty girly. You electrocute me? Nice kid. That's pretty adorable. Imagine if you like shoved that fucking punishment pole like into the stomach of his victims and then it zapped them. How cool would that be? Maddie and Venom are having a stare off here. And it looks like we got some technical difficulties or something. Something is going on. Getting a restart going on. So bear with us for a second. And we'll get a restart. I'm not sure what is going on. Sente apparently is having some issues. Play gay bar. I don't know if it's that kind of stream, my guy. Let's keep some epic music on in the background. Disconnect due to crash, I believe. Just gonna take a sip right here. Check the chat. Lagging as a killer is a new experience. Alright, we had some lag apparently. So the lag looks to be everyone's trying to fix it up right now. And then as soon as we figured out what's going on, we will have sorry about that. Spaced out for a second. We're gonna have the game jumping back in. It's gonna be a restart of game number 2. I think I'm not sure how they're gonna work this, whether they're gonna do the same perks or what. We're gonna be jumping into game number 2 pretty soon. We're on the loading screen as we speak. Alright. Spectate mode enabled. And we're back. We're in the game. The game that is Daylight by Dead. Kez is doing totem. There is the doctor again. Maddie's basement diving. Frosty's also chest diving. Venom gets a nice little stun up in the face by Decente. Doesn't go for the swing, doesn't get the stun. So they're gonna run upstairs right now. Look for this generator. Coming down for a little bit of a zap. He's gonna miss Frosty. Frosty's gonna jump over this pallet and be fine. Misses with the shock again. He's got the brutal strength and the enduring, so he's gonna be charging straight through pallets, not even caring about pallet stuns. Gives Frosty a bit of a tap on the slap on the cheek, a little bit of a love tap. He's gonna zap him here, see if he can try and stop him from putting a pallet down. There's two things you can do in that situation as the survivor. You can throw the pallet down early before you get zapped, or you just run like Frosty just did. Because shocking, as you can see, shock therapy itself is slow. Holding down the shock is slows you down even more. So you can just gain ground for free. Yeah, and that's the other technique that you can do, which is throwing the pallet down before you get shocked. Which is what Frosty just did. Frosty is one of those survivors who's really good at buying time for his teammates. Just runs around the map, as we've seen last game and this game. The killer just seems to be always chasing Frosty. As Venom now has found Matty the Chief. Gonna give him a bit of a shock. And it's starting to stack up his madness on all these survivors now. It's gonna be really good for him. Doesn't get that shock through the window just there. That's what you get for having no add-ons on the Doctor. Your little shock thing is very small. It's really hard to hit, so we'll see how well Venom can use this. Give him a bit of a shock. He gets Matty this time. He's not going to be able to get this before the pallet comes down, and he knows it, and he doesn't go this way. You got Decente working on generator. Running straight towards him is Matty the Chief. No pallet here to throw down. Kez is working on generator too. Matty is still injured. Venom gives Kez a smack, says, "Get off that generator, son." No sirree, not today. Someone is still working on that generator, I believe. Gets a shock on Kez right now. Maybe he can get the second hit off to knock him down. He's going to go for it. I don't think he's going to make it over the pallet. He does not make it over the pallet. Going to get that pallet a kick. Put Kez on the hook. I can hear Matty healing up right near this hook as well. Everyone is right here. Matty's going to be full health by the time Venom gets to him. And the hook is saved as well. Oh! Kez throws down a pallet, body blocking one of his teammates, sandbagging the hell out of him. None of the sandbags has resulted in like a death or a hit, so not really a big deal. Just funny to watch, I guess, for the time being. Venom holding out the shock, getting ready, tries to go around the corner, but Decente has none of it. Decente a little bit of a speed boost, and Decente shows his arm around the corner, so Venom knows that he's going for that pallet stun. Doesn't go for a kick on the generator, still following Decente. That's what I was looking for generators to do. Kez has found one in the coal tower right now. Oh, Decente trying to go for a bit of a juke, but Venom's all up in his business. I like going to the survivors cam. Oh, he's not even struggling. He's like, I'm just near this hook. Pardon me. I'm near this hook. This hook is where I'm gonna be. 2 generators down now. Frosty blowing up the generator. Being a bad teammate right now. And Decente does get off the hook. Oh, and a nice little juke there by Venom, and I think... Ooh! Kez tries to go for the pallet swap. It doesn't work out for him. I believe Venom jumped through that window to cut Kez off, and it worked amazingly. Kez is trying to hide. Will Venom see him? He does. They're going for a chase now. Kez is going to try and find a window, but he's not going to find one. There's no window, no pallet. Kez is going to get smacked in his butt, and he's going to go down. Matty and Frosty on a generator. Get Decente healing up in the basement. Confident that the killer doesn't have nurses calling. Well, Doctor is way too far away to do anything about that anyway. Venom looking for live generators. Oh, he sees the basement though. He just caught a glimpse of the object of obsession. There he goes again. But he doesn't even care. He needs to get these guys off the generators, push them away. Try and buy more time for himself to get as much points as he can. Every point counts. Every tiny little move these players do counts. Every hit means something. goes towards your chance to get into the finals and to win this tournament. It's not based off kills, it's not based off surviving, it's based off points alone. So you need to do the best you can. Venom going for a little bit of a swing, thinking that Frosty's going to juke towards him, but Frosty just runs away. And he wouldn't have made it over that pallet. And he's going to stop them from going the generator. Doesn't decide to kick it. So they can actually do that. Decides to take him over here to this hook instead of going to the basement. The basement actually would have been kind of interesting. Descente running straight in. Doesn't have borrowed time, so he's going down. Again, Descente. Once the unhooks, doesn't care about him himself getting hooked. No borrowed time. I haven't seen any borrowed times. I don't think it's banned. I don't know why no one would run borrowed time. I guess it's like a one-time thing, whereas the perks that they're running have a constant use all game long. And I guess borrowed time doesn't help with point generation. It doesn't matter about surviving, so people to run out the door with you isn't that much of a big deal. Frosty now going to the basement, getting it hooked the fuck up. 2 generators remaining. Descente running off to heal. Maddie is going for a generator as well. Actually going to go for the save now as well. All of them are going to the basement, it looks like. Descente healing out. Love Descente's plays. He looks towards the wall, so that object of obsession doesn't give him away. Very smart man. As Frosty now getting unhooked, Venom kicking the generator. Looking around the map. Trying to find some survivors. Trying to stop them, push them off generators. There's only 2 left. Frosty healing up in the basement. Everyone taking stealth care. One of the best perks in the game. K's gonna get found right now. He might. And he does get electrocuted. He's gonna get stacked up on a little bit. Stack up his madness. Not looking behind him. Knows where the doctor is now. And that red light is so intimidating. He's gonna make it out the window. No window juke. He's gonna bring him right to Maddie as well. Leith going off as well. Leith plus the smack from the killer. And Kez sprint bursts the hell out of there. Now Descente is getting shocked up here. Venom going on a rampage. Smacking every survivor he sees. Descente's gonna get over this window without a hit. Venom switching to shock again. Maybe we're gonna get a shock around this corner. Chooses not to, goes into punishment. Nope. Goes back to shock. Tries to find Maddie over here in the corner, working on this generator. Descente again through the window. Gets zapped, buddy. See another zap here on Maddie. Nice aim. Goes into shock. Gonna get a slap off before he gets over this window. And might look to go upstairs on the generator. Oh, he's still gonna go for Maddie, it looks like. And the doctor's special, whatever the hell it's called, item, add-on, Carter's Sparks working well. You can see the clones across the map. He knows where people are. They aren't on generators. That's all he cares about. Running over here, this almost done generator finds Kaz. Gonna chase him off it. As 1 generator is remaining. Gets a smack off on him. Looking to see what the last generator is. No one's on a generator at the moment. Venom just giving Kez a bit of a chasey chew. Kez is gonna go through the shack. Venom going around the window, but it doesn't matter. Kez is running away with that Leith. Working well for him. He's going to get safely over the wall, and he goes back through. Nice juke there by Kez, paying attention to which direction the killer's going, but Bloodlust 2 is stacked up, and there's no pallets nowhere else. Kez to run, and he just gets run down. And they find the last generator. All 3 survivors, I believe, are on this. No, just 2 of them. Frosty's going to leave Descente to finish that one off. Maddie's going to get on one as well. They dink the last one. Kez gets wrecked on the hook. Kez is dead. Venom now choosing which door he wants to go to. Excuse me, I got the yawns tonight. Venom finding someone with a cologne, and it's going to be Frosty. He's going to try and go for the shock on the door, but he doesn't get it. And looks like these 2 survivors are going to get out. Descente and Frosty are both home free. Descente just stacking up as many boulders points as possible. Looks like Venom can't get any more points from shock therapy, so Maddie's going to get the open up on the door. Some nice points. 1,250 unlocking points. That feels good. Descente just stacking up as much boldness as he can before he can leave. I don't think Venom is getting a lot out of this though. Is he getting points? He isn't getting any more points from shocking the survivor, so he might want to try and get a smack off. Because that's the only way he's going to get any more points. He's going to try and look for Maddie. Looks like. But whack on the way out is the best he can hope for. Doesn't look like he's going to get it. Descente is still in the game. Object of obsession. Just taunting the killer now. Gonna farm as many points as he can before he leaves. And out goes Descente. GG, well played. As we have Descente with 23,000 points, Venom with 2,100 points, 22,000 for Maddie. Kez with the lowest 14,000, 18,000 for Frosty. And that will be game number 2. Game number 3 will be coming up next. We'll see which killer comes out and which player decides to be the killer this game around. So we've already seen Maddie's Huntress, and now we've seen Venom's Doctor. Interested to see who else is stepping up and what killer they're going to be bringing out. Kez, it seems like, is going to be our new killer.
Shall we begin?
Let's go, whatever. This one sounds cool, I think. Okay. Game number 3. My mistake. It's going to be coming out. Kez looks like it's going to be the killer. No more Dark Claudette running around the map with her black clothes, being invisible to everybody. She apparently wasn't that invisible, because she was the only one to die. I don't know how to do a timer. I tried to get a timer for yesterday. I couldn't get one. I researched it. I fucked up. And I was busy today, so I didn't end up doing it. As we're gonna be heading into game number 3 of this Dead by Daylight tournament. And as you can hear through the stream, we've got a Billy. Captain Chainsaw, Kez bringing out the bill. Unnerving presence and distressing. I like it. I like it. I like the spooky Billy. I'm gonna go for a slash onto Frosty. Misses just barely. And he's taunting with the chainsaw, and Frosty's gonna get over the wall. He's gonna chase him over that loop through the bus there. If I donate $50, shave your beard. I mean, it's pretty sellout, dude. Oh, Kez with a nice chop up on Venom in there. That was a risky chainsaw. Actually, he would have hit the pallet anyway and been fine, I believe. Would have just broke the pallet. Alright, so it looks like Venom is the first victim of the game. First blood has been drawn. First blood? He's like a fucking soundboard. That's what I need. When someone gets hooked first, first blood. As now just looking for people. That distressing overwhelming presence is going to be really nice. We got Bond Dead Hard. We got Bond Self-Care. We got Object Self-Care. And we got Bond Self-Care. That's 3 bonds, I think. Yeah, 3 bonds. The triple bond. So, I guess it's just been decided by the survivors to run bond, help each other out. I guess they're trying to counter knockout, maybe. Kaz is trying to go for the juke on Maddie here, but it's not going to work. Maddie's just going to keep looping his pallets. He has to respect the pallets and break them. He's just going to stack up Bloodlust here, which also could work. Oh, goes for the juke on the pallet, doesn't actually get him. Oh, he's going to go for it now. No, Maddie's just running around. He's not actually jumping the pallet, so this running backwards and forwards isn't working. But we got Bloodlust 3 going now. So Kaz can go pretty much wherever he wants and he gets a free hit off. You can't do this forever, but it's still a long time to get 1 hit off on Maddie. Good juke back there by Maddie. Runs in the opposite direction. Kaz going after the people who are on generators instead. Sick of Maddie's shit, pallet looping him. And Frosty's gonna get over this window here. Ooh, Kaz with the swing around. Very nice play there. He's gonna run in the corner and heal. We got Descente. He's been diving. As it's found Maddie again. And Frosty. So we've got 2 options right here. Oh, well played there by Kez, changing directions. And he picks Maddie up. No chance of flashlight saves. No one's got flashlights. Everyone seems to have toolboxes from these boxes. It'd be cool if there was more control over custom games, so that you could make it so that the boxes gave better stuff than just yellow stuff. Maybe there was 1 box for each survivor or something, so that everyone got something. That'd be cool. Now only 3 people get boxes. I don't know, I'm just throwing ideas around. Frosty giving a heal. Venom, 1 generator is done. One that Kez is near right now is almost done, I just heard it. Descente is going back for that one. Oh. Kez trying to go through the window here. Not gonna pick someone up here. Descente not finding the killer. Yeah, he's just kicking generators, trying to get people off. Gonna use a chainsaw to run around the map, but gonna run into the bus here. I think he saw someone. I always see people as the killer. Oh, never mind. He found Descente up here on the rock. He's gonna get a hit off on him before he jumps over this pallet. And he points. Bit of a BM there by Descente. I love this man. I do know Descente as well, Descente and Frosty. Both lovely fellows. Bit of a juke there by Descente. I actually like the survivor juke where they run backwards towards the killer and then they turn around. And when you throw the pallet down, you kind of teleport to the other side of the pallet. So you like juke the hit and then you see how he just jumped there when he hit him? Because he was jumping to the other side of the pallet. So you turn around and face the killer and then you turn around again. jump to the other side of the pallet, and then the killer not only misses the hit because you've teleported, but also gets pallet stunned. So that's kind of what Descente was going for them. Doesn't manage to get it off, but still, it's the thought that counts. I don't play killer much, but he has a chainsaw. Why break the pallet with his foot and not the chainsaw? The chainsaw is slower, but if you have add-ons, then it's faster than breaking with your foot. I don't believe he has add-ons on. You have to charge the chainsaw up. If you already have it charged up, then you should use it on the pallet, but if not... Yeah, longer it takes to charge up. I'm pretty sure it's longer than the kick. Especially now, they just buffed Killer recently, so breaking pallets is shorter than it used to be. As ignoring Descente, one generator remaining. No one is dead. He's just doing his best right now. Looking for the scratch marks. Will he find someone? That is the question. He finds two. 2 for 1 sale. Barbecue and chili time. Not in this tournament though. That perk is banned. Got banned. See ya. See ya, barbecue and chili. Venom runs over the pallet, takes a hammer to the back of the butt. Do we have anyone on generators? We got Descente on the totem. Venom running for his life. Kaz is just trying to stop people from generating. And he's gonna find Frosty, I believe that was. And smack. Oh. Getting looped around here by Frosty. Oh, gets the hit, but does get pallets done too. Gonna juke on the back. He's gonna find him. Bloodloss is about to start stacking up too. Does Frosty have any pallets to go to? Looks like there are none. Oh, there's one! But he does not make it there in time. Bloodloss didn't stack up, but he still managed to catch up to him. I believe, I can't remember the speed ratio or something. It's something to do with 0.6. I remember that number, like you catch up to them every 0.6 seconds or some shit. I don't even remember. But the killers are faster than survivors just normally, and then bloodlust on top of that. Bloodlust 3 on like a fast killer is actually so fun. This fucking sprint. What is this? This is a Dead by Daylight tournament set up by this guy over here, Maddie the Chief. Oh, Frosty's gonna run into a chainsaw! Oh, so close. Kez pulls up and he's gonna kick this down. QDP. Hold on. I can't alt tab because it ruins the immersion. But maybe one of the mods from the Steam group can help you out. Thunder21, thanks for the follow, dude.
Anyway, how's your sex life?
Kez does a little kicky kill in the generator. Looking after these scratch marks, trying to find any survivors that he can. There's a generator that's almost done. Frosty running for his life. Venom and also they all have self-care, so they can help themselves. This distressing is just everyone knows where Kez is, so it's making it a little bit easier to hide from him. But at the same time, those skill checks being missed is really annoying. My killer only has 2 perks. It's part of the tournament rules. Luna or Synth, I'll get you guys to explain while I watch the game. Kez is running off the Descente now. Not managing to kill anyone yet. Ooh. Goes for the juke. Runs back to the other side of the pallet. Does get the hit off. It's the chainsaw. I'm coming for you. Descente is like, I don't care. I'm leaving. I'm gonna walk out this door right now. Ooh, Kez tries to go for the juke again. Descente on his toes. Not gonna get juked this time. Descender just running around the pallet. Kez like, I don't even want your shit. Smash this pallet. Keep running. Descender has another pallet to work with here, and he does use it as well. Frosty just leaving, done with the world. Doesn't want to save Descender here. See if anyone comes. Save Descender. After this game, okay, Keck, I will give you a bit more information about what's happening here. But for now, we'll just stick with play-by-plays. Venom is low. He doesn't have self-care. He's relying on the Bond to help with his teammates. He can't can. So, the chainsaw's not going to make it. So Kez is going for the kill right now. Chainsaw spread. Oh, the juke there. I don't even know who that is. My mind is drawing a blank. Venomman. I haven't seen him much all game. He's just been doing generators and hiding out. Oh, can Kez get a kill on someone? Descente goes down. Will he be able to pick him up before he guns out the door? He doesn't. Wow, Descente just sneaks his freaking pinky finger over the freaking line and survives. Holy shit. Well played there by everybody. Kez still making a lot of points, even though he didn't get a kill on anybody. He still got a lot of pointy points. I don't know why. What the fuck? It says my name and then easy. Did someone change their name to my name? Because I didn't type anything. Interesting. Interesting. Oh yeah, someone changed their name to my name. What the fuck? What? Interesting. Interesting. Fun and interactive. How many spectators can you have? Is there only one? Hold on. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Hey, there we go. You only have one spectator? It's no fun. You only have 6 so they kill your friends. Alright, interesting. Alright, okay, Keck, are you still there? Are you still curious and in need of information? There you go, Luna's got it down. Wait, how am I typing? What the fuck? I'm not typing anything. What is going on? Okie doke. Well, this is fun and interactive. What's the reward for winning? It's like $20 on Steam. Luna's got the full details. I'm pretty sure it's $20 on Steam, and there is a little bit extra. Music is a bit loud. Alright. I'm not sure who's doing this. It's a great meme. Someone's changed their name to my name, but they have capitals. Little meme. Cutie. But I guess it's like Kez or Venomman. It might be Descente. There you go. Goddamn Descente. He's changing his name and then having a conversation with himself in the chat. What is going on right now?
I cannot tell you. It's confidential. Oh, come
Hey,
on. Why not? No, I
Miasmatic
can't.
Theory,
Anyway,
thanks for the
how's your
host,
sex
dude.
life?
Goddamn, Decente's having a full-on conversation. Oh, I would like to participate in, well, it's semifinals right now, dude. So there was no chance of you being able to participate. Maybe the next one. Matty the Chief is the organizer of this. You might want to have to get in contact with him if you want to participate in any future events. But the current one has already been locked in. There was 40 players. It's down to 10. I'm not sure when the finals are on, but that'll be the top 5. Group 1 was played yesterday. You can watch the VOD on my stream. I can link it to you guys in the chat. How old do you have to be? I don't think there's an age. No age restriction. But I do believe... minimum 300 hours. There you go. Music is awesome. Oh, so you need to be part of QDP? Need to be a QDP member. Quality Dead by Daylight players. There was a 2 at the front of my title. Killers, how can win? How many killers I mean? It's not killers and survivors. It's just enter in, and then all 5 people in your group get to play killer, and you play survivor 4 times and killer once. Yeah, it's point based, so it doesn't matter how many kills you get. It's just all your points tallied up at the end of the game. Yeah, well, it's kind of a good players of Dead by Daylight tournament rather than who's the best killer or who's the best survivor. So it's like game knowledge and gameplay in general rather than whatever your main is. So you just try and do your best with what you got, playing against the best players on the server. And it looks like we have a substitute killer. I'm not sure what's going on. But Sinfi is in the game, and he's killing this game. Not sure what that's about, but we'll roll with it. That's fine, dude. All good. As we're loading up game number 4 now, I believe. Game number 4 of this series, Group 2, Day 2 of the semifinals. We're loading it up right now. Going to spectate. Alright. We're here. We're queer. We like it in the rear. Alright. Oh, let's go. Matty the Chief. Back on the lorry. We got Bond Self-Care. We got Kez. Back on the Claudette. We got Leith Bond. We got Descente back on the Ace. We got Object and Self-Care again. And we got Bond and Dead Hard for Venom. It's all the same sort of perks that they've been running. Not many changes, except we have this guy, Lord Sinfi, playing again from yesterday, playing today. I don't think his points are going to be counted. I'm not sure how it's going to work because he did play yesterday. So we'll just have to see. Goes for the swing, gets missed. And Maddie's going to go for the basement dive. We're going to have Kez on a generator, Decente on a generator. Simpy is subbing for Frosty last few games as he nominated him. Okay, so I think that means that Simpy's points for the last 2 games are going to go towards Frosty's points because Frosty had to go or whatever. Let's take a look at Simpy's perks. Nowhere in Distressing. Interesting. So Distressing on the Doctor is good. It's going to make the it's going to make his passive, or I'm not even sure what it's called. That thing that just happened just then. When you're in the Doctor's distress radius, or heartbeat radius, you, while you're doing abilities, while you're doing I'm not even speaking properly. While you're doing generators, while you're healing, and while you're like doing actions, I think that's the correct terminology for it. Or while you're sabotaging, while you're doing an action, if you're in the Doctor's heartbeat radius, your insanity will start going up. And if you're at insanity 0, or insanity 1, I believe you start at 1, then ooh, gets the pallet stun. Very nice played by Kez there. But if you're at insanity 0, then having a high terror radius is going to make it so that even further away, it'll shove you straight into tier 2 and you'll scream. So you'll be able to see people from far away screaming because they're going straight into insanity tier 2. If he gets a smack off, Kez tries to go for the 360, doesn't work. You can't stand next to the pallet as Survivor against the Doctor. And Kez knows this. So he's just looping around. Kind of mind gaming Simpy at the moment. Simpy gets the shock off. Whoa, the big 360 by Maddie. Taking lessons from Monster from yesterday. Simpy not falling for Decente's tricks. Doesn't get pallet stunned. Everyone's going for the pallet stun. It's a great big 1k points in the direction of the grand finals. Anyone would be happy with that. Pallet stuns are wonderful for survivors. For killers, you just want to like kick and break everything that you can. Zap people with the Doctor or use your special ability as often as possible. Lost Decente here, it looks like. No generators have been done yet. Decente's still running around. Venom is going to finish a generator here. Looks like Venom is the gen man. Both games he's been doing totems and gens. Not really seeing a lot of action with the killer. He did at the start of the game. I think he's gotten hooked already. I think I need to pay more attention, a lot more attention to who's getting hooked. There's so much stuff to focus on. So many things that everyone's doing. Generator gets done. Kez gets spotted by the killer. Gets a bit of a slap in the face. There's so many pallets for him though over here. He can just juke Simpy all day long. Annoy the crap out of him. Just ring around the rosy. Getting body blocked by Maddie. Oh, and the body block actually makes him juke the hit because he turns around. Kez is getting body blocked by Maddie over here. Maddie is then going to get chased for his troubles. You want to body block and be that kind of survivor? Get wrecked. Oh, and Maddie throwing down the pallet on top of Kez. Maybe Kez blew up a generator in front of him or something. Oh, great juke there by Maddie. Runs to the window and then doesn't decide to go over it. Runs away. Another one. Thanks to follow, dude.
How is your sex life?
Maddie's gonna run over here. Hey, Decente, you like killers? Bang! Have a killer. I know you've always wanted one. Simpy just has so many targets now. Kez is running around in circles. Maddie's running around in circles. Decente's running around in circles. Who does he want to go for? Whoever the hell he wants. It's a freaking party up in here. He barely gets the freaking tip of the freaking dildo up Laurie's butt. Laurie doesn't get the pallets down there. Maddie the chief. Our glorious host and leader of this tournament. Ooh. Interesting mind games. Oh, Maddie tries to go around, back around. Simpy jukes it out, turns around, and then turns around again. And then Maddie walks straight into him. No pallets down there. Vicente knows where he is. Was he going for basement? Oh, this hook is so far away. Hold on. Let's go to Maddie Cam. He got dropped because he knew that he wasn't going to get him to the hook. So Simpy's going to go for somebody else. Vicente's going to get zapped. Zappity zoo. Someone else is screaming. Oh, it's Maddie on the floor. Screaming like a girl. Trying to get up. He's going to find Venom in here. Going to give him a bit of a zappy zoo. Shazam! And now he can't vault the window, he's gonna get hit! Oh! See if he just misses here. And he's gonna get a hit off of Venom. He's gonna try and go over the window. And he'll be safe to go and heal up while Simpy changes targets. And tries to stop people from getting Maddie up. Keeping in mind, Simpy's doing a really good job at slowing this game down and building up his points. And he has nowhere. So as soon as the gen's done, he gets that movement speed buff, and he's going to smack people to the ground in one hit. Let's see. Maddie's still on the ground. These guys are doing generators, leaving Maddie on the ground to scream. Got Venom and snapping out of it. As if he's found Maddie again, but I think if he picks him up, he might just wiggle off. And Simpy knows that. So he's not going to pick him up. Kez is going to finish this generator over here with Venom. Sente is still running around with that object of obsession being a nuisance. I like to see the diversity in the perks. Not everyone's just taking like dead hard self-care. We've got some object of obsession. We've got a lot of bonds actually as well. We've got Leaf. Kez choosing to take that Leaf over something like a sprint burst. Object of obsession is a nice refreshing change too. Sente, the legend. Gotta love Decente. The triple generator over there. He goes like on the generators. Oh, Decente! He gets a smack, but wow, that was a nice 360. Oh, Decente trying to juke the killer. He just vaults the window. Vaulting the window is faster now due to the killer buffs. And Simpy holds back, waits for Decente to go through. Alright. It's really hard. This is what I was saying before. I want there to be like 1 to 5. 5 being the killer. And then I can like assign each survivor to like a number. And then every single time I press that number, it'll go to that killer. That'd be really good. If I could just be like, alright, Maddie's on 1. And then Kez. And then Decente. And then Venom. And then I press 5 for Simpy. That way I don't have to like scroll through 3 people doing generators to find the guy that's getting chased or picked up. That'd be so nice. I could just like learn the key bindings and then be the best fucking caster of Dead by Daylight you've ever seen in your entire lifetime. I would be the greatest, dude. I'm telling you. And he's getting chased again. Everyone's injured, so Simpy's doing a really good job this game. I think this is the best killer game all day. At least in terms of the control that Simpy's showing over the survivors. It's delayed the generators so much. He's gotten a lot of hooks. He hasn't got a kill yet, but again, he has nowhere. So he can clean up afterwards. Unless he doesn't even get nowhere off. I think the last nowhere that we saw, everyone tries to get as many totems as possible just because they're like 600 points in boldness. So it's fucking massive. Just for doing a little bit of a snappy snoo on the hex. So it's a great water points, and I think the last nowhere that we saw didn't even get used because all 5 of the totems got done. All those extra points. Everyone is a point whore. Yeah, look, nowhere is down again. Everyone is looking for those totems. Just to get rid of nowhere to end because 600 points in boldness is great, mate. Oh, is he going to pick it up? He's going to get Kez here. And he does get him. And he's in the basement too. No camping, but he is in the basement. That is a big deal. See if you can throw him down here on the back hook, looks like. Yep. Good job. Pardon me. Checking the lockers. No, you're not the Huntress. I think he's used to playing Huntress. He checked the closest locker. He's like, oh, I just saw a face there. Venomman. Get smacked. Venomman trying to run him away from the basement so that he can't stop people from getting unhooked. See if you're going to try and run for the door now. Try and cut him off. Finds Maddie. He knows there's someone in the basement now. He didn't camp, so he can go back here. Not much else he can do. Oh, he sees someone down in the basement. Descente is still here. He's going to try and pick somebody up. No, he's not going to get anyone. Instead, he's just going to start bashing stuff up. Get some destruction points. He's done a really good job this game. Well played by Semphi. Doctor. The Doctard. Ooh, a bit of a lag. He does get the hit off though. He's maxed out in surviving, or whatever it's called, the hunting category. Looking for someone. Where are the survivors? Both on a pallet. They're trying to get a pallet stun or a body block on each other or something. Venomman screaming, giving away his position. Almost gets zapped. Maddie the chef watching from afar. Looks like both these survivors will get out. He's not getting any more points for zapping them, so all he's getting now is chase points. He should really jump the hits, yeah, because that's the way he's going to get more points. The brutality category. Oh, he's body blocking. Was that a dead hard? Yeah, he did. He dead harded through his teammate right there. That's what we saw just happen. Bit of a dead hard through the teammate to avoid the body block. And we got a lot of points coming up from everybody that game. That was a very point-heavy game. 24k points from Semphi. That's the most points we've seen from Killer all game. We got Kez on 23k, Venom on 22, Maddie on 22, and Descente on 21. That's a lot of points for everybody. And it all counts towards going to the grand finals, which will be after this game. Oh, not after this game. After this group will be the grand finals. Not tonight. I'm not sure when the plan is for the grand final times. You might have to ask one of the. I'm not actually part of the group that set this up. I'm just here casting. So one of the guys in the chat will be able to help you out. Maybe Luna, if Maddie's there. Monster's here. Simps here. Probably Saturday. There you go. You heard it here first. I'm just trying to do my best at casting. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's a lot of fun, whatever's going on. This is a great game. I think that was game 4, right? That was game 4, I believe. We had... Who do we have? Who have we seen play killer? Make me mod, please. Sure thing, dude. Why is that not working? There you go. Xemphia's mod. Send them to the slaughterhouse. Bree. Alright, Kez played the Billy. We saw Symphia play for Frosty, which is the doctor. And we had Maddie play... Wait, I'm pretty sure Venom played Killer, didn't he? Venom's played Killer. I know he has. And Maddie's played a Killer too, so that was game 4. So, this will be game number 5. We're gonna have Descente playing Killer. I've never seen Descente's Killer before. He always plays Survivor, so we'll have to see how well he can do on that. Constantly feeling like I need to sneeze, but the sneeze isn't coming out. It's the weirdest feeling in the whole world. Why did somebody get timed out? How come OK Kick got timed out? Are you using your moderation powers correctly, my guy? Better be. Too much talking? What do you mean too much talking? What's wrong with that? Let him talk, dude. Alright, we're gonna be heading into game number 5 right now. The last game of this group. Alright, let's see. Trapper from Descente. Is he gonna be prestiged bloody? We will have to see. Symph is a bad mod. Symph, you better let him talk, dude. Let him have his fun. If it's a problem, I can just turn the stream chat off on the stream so you guys can't see it. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. You guys don't need to see that. I should probably not have had that on in the first place. Goodbye. There we go. That's a lot cleaner now. I might even take off the viewer count as well. You know what? I am. Nice clean stream. There we go. Now we can only see the killer. We got Symphia on the Claudette. The bloody prestige Claudette. We got Dead Hard Self-Care. We got Kez on his black jacketed Claudette again. We got Leith Self-Care. We got Venoman on the Dwight, bloody Dwight. We got Bond and Dead Hard. And we got Maddie running Bond and Self-Care on his lorry. And for the killer we have the Trapper.
I cannot tell you. It's
How do I
confidential.
unmod you?
Oh, come on. Why not?
Lizzie
No, I
plays,
can't.
thanks for the follow.
Anyway, how is your
Oh,
sex
Symphia
life?
goes into a trap. We just missed it. My bad. Too busy trying to unmod. Wait. Already a mod. I will figure out how to unmod you guys later. Wait, I can go /unmod sympathizer plays. Alright, you're unmodded. Ooh, dodges the trap. These are some crazy placed traps here by Descente. Oh, and he goes for the pallet juke. Oh, jumps right out of the pallet. I mean, not the pallet. the locker. Jumps straight out of the locker right as he gets slashed in the face. This is why you don't mod someone who isn't a mod anywhere else. I thought it was a mod for QDB or whatever the fuck. Quality Dead by Daylight players. As Dissenter here finds Kez, Captain Keck, Luna Frost. So some traps out, but they're not set. Ooh, Dissenter goes for the weight, but the pallet still hits him. I want Dissenter to get some more traps out. Cringe gameplay, by the way. He doesn't have a trap. He's gonna trap the window, but hasn't picked one up yet. Regenerator's done already. This is so heart-wrenching. Got Will Loop chasing someone down. Gonna grab a Trappy True. Ooh, gets the slap down on Symphy. He's gonna try and cut him off too. Symphy just healing up right next to the pallet. Well played by Symphy. Not falling for it. Chilling at the pallet waiting. Ooh, he tries to get him on the second time, but he doesn't do it. Oh, the dead hard. Symphy goes back towards the kill, baits out a hit, but is that going to work out for him? Bloodlust is stacking up. No pallet to throw down. So he's going to get picked up. All the generators are making loud noises all the way around the map. Kez is getting some hook sabotage points. Because you can repair generators by hand, but you can't disarm hooks by hand or sabotage hooks. No traps going down. Pardon me, I'm yawning and sneezing all night. Oh, Venomman gets picked the fuck up. Gets run straight into a trap. I've missed both of these traps that Descende's put down, but both of them were really good position. Good job by him. Kez gonna crank out this gen. 2 gens remain. 3 gens have been done. This game has barely started. Alright, Descente putting a trap down here in the grass. Nice place to put it, right near the pallet lip. He's gonna put one in the window as well. He is. He's gonna make this basement his bitch. Oh, what the heck? The pallet gets dropped down. Kez doing weird things to his teammates. Someone... Oh, I thought someone got trapped, but they did not. Descente getting stuck against the wall or something just then. And you can see Matty the Chief just walked around the corner over there. And he finds him. Right near a generator that's almost done too. Doesn't pick up the trap, still chases Matty. And there is no camping rule, but if the survivors keep letting him stay near this basement, there's not much you can do about it. He's just chasing survivors all over the place. As one of the last generators is getting done here. Is he gonna go for the swing around the corner? He doesn't. He knows Matty's ways. He goes for the swing loop-de-loop around the big hanging pig there. Doesn't work. Why the chopper didn't use any add-ons? There's no add-ons allowed, my guy. That's part of the tournament rules. Add-ons and offerings are banned. And only 2 perks. And that's why he did not use it, because he's not allowed to. Oh, Symphy disconnects. Is that a remake? I don't know if that is. Sente probably asking whether that's going to be a remake as well. I think it's way too far in the game to be able to remake here. Venomman is near the killer. Kez is... I'm not sure what he was doing. I think he was saboing the hook. Venomman goes for the save, Matty the Chief. Billy before had add-ons. I don't think he did. And he's gonna go in the corner, heal himself up. Descente is putting down more traps. And it looks to be decided that it's a play on. Oh, did he not get seen? Oh, he did get seen. I I thought Kez didn't get seen there. Oh, but little 360 jukes. Wow, Descender held his swing for so long. Well played by him. Turns around, gives him the old 1-2 smackaroo in the face. The big meat cleaver. Oh, I knew he was going to go for that swing too. Kez all over it. Not falling for it. Oh, he waited way too long. Bit of brain lag there by Kez. Not throwing down the pallet early enough. Or another thing people like to do is sit near the pallet and then run away. Because then they'll go for the swing and then you won't even stun them and then you can keep looping around that same pallet and you still use it. So the best survivors will try and get the most utilization out of the pallet as much as they can. So they'll do things like that where they'll get an extra loop around the pallet because they made the killer swing. So they'll get a little bit extra time out of the same pallet rather than throwing it down early. This generator's being done. Kickity coo. Ugh, no one's on generator at the moment. It's gonna be a little bit harder in 3v1. But they should be able to get one of the generators done. Maddie's on the generator right now. Not this one, it seems. Maddie's gonna get a generator, probably telling his teammates, don't worry about it, find a door. Venomman looks to be running towards a door of some sorts. No. We'll have to see what Descente decides to do here. We've not seen any kills on the killer this game. And during this tournament, I haven't seen anyone kill, like, any killer kill all the survivors. So, there has not been any 4 kills. Nobody has 2-pipped off this custom game, Keck. And Descente's just looking for any sort of survivors that he can. I think he's staying towards this side of the map because of the traps that are over here. I think that's a smart move by him. Never mind what I just said. But yeah, he's trying to get them to come to this side of the map, like they are right now, so that he can attempt to bait them into a trap or something. Because if he just chases them out, if he goes on the other side of the map, the door's going to be open, they're going to leave. He gets nothing. If he tries to bait them into being cheeky survivors and trying to get extra points and come to the other side of the map and they get trapped, then he might even get a kill from it. So, and yeah, look, the survivors are trying to go for the door over here. Trying to get a few extra points. They do get it as well. Oh, he almost walks into his own trap again. Kaz is not having it. He's gonna leave. Maddie's gonna leave too. Kaz gives a extra swing to the. Oh, they're looking for D trap points. I guess I know where his traps are. Or they just guess. Venomman now. He's got the dead hard, so he can take a hit and then dodge a hit and then leave. Very comfortably, trying to maybe 360. But all he's really doing is giving the killer a little bit extra points, which is competition towards them getting to the finals. And that's going to conclude game number 5. 20k points for Descente, 21 for Kez, 21 for Venomman, 18 for Maddie. Not sure how we're going to award Symphy points, whether we're going to try and calculate how many he had at the time or something. But yeah, Frosty having a bad run of it in the last 2 games. Actually, Symphy did really well on his doctor game, so he's going to get a decent amount of points for that game, but he disconnected in the last game. Let me just put on some music again. Alright, so GG. Well done. That's the end of the semifinals. That was game number 5. Maddie is going to be tallying up the points right now. Bit of a calculator moment. Pump this music. Hell yeah. The Rise of the Villains evil music. Very fitting for Dead by Daylight. So, what we're about to see. Let me read out the names of the top 10 people in this tournament. Group 1, we got Monster, Sympathizer, Ajax, Luna, and Sinfi. Group 2, we have Kez, Descente, Frosty, Maddie the Chief, and Venom. We're going to see which of these 10 players, which 5 of these 10 players are going to be making it into the finals of this tournament, and the chance to win the $20 and I think a skin or something, some sort of other prize, something nice, some goodies to take home. Also the pride and just the enjoyment of participating in this tournament. I've had a lot of fun. I know everybody else has. I've been talking to the survivors, one of the survivors, but the players in the tournament, and they're all having a ball. It's great fun. Even the hosts of the tournament made it in, Monster and Maddie the Chief. Big shout out, big thanks to those guys. Also, very good players, as we've seen. Both of them putting in work, and I got to thank them for putting in work to the community too. This is a big deal for me, at least. Not even just for myself, but I like competitiveness in a game, and that's why I started spamming a whole bunch of Dead by Daylight games, because of how competitive this game can get. And to see a tournament run by somebody who just likes it, just wants to do it, you know? It's really nice to see. It's helping out the community, it's bringing everyone together, and I just really wanted to get in and stream it, have it eternal, have it on the VODs, have it for the records. I don't know of anybody else casting at the moment, so I have no inspiration to draw from, so I've just been winging it, but it's been a lot of fun. So yeah, we should be getting the tally pretty soon. We'll see which 5 of these 10 players are going to be making it for a chance to win the whole thing and go down in history as the #1 Dead by Daylight player in the entire game. No, I'm kidding. I guess we'll see in the last game who can come ranked first, second, and third. I'm actually really excited to see what kind of stuff everyone's going to bring out in the last game. Is everyone going to go standard, stick to their own, stick to their guns, do the stuff that they know? Or are they going to go some crazy shit, pull out something that we haven't seen? Maybe we'll see some Hag. Maybe we'll see some Leatherface. Who knows? Anything is possible. We'll see some crazy killers that haven't come out yet. We've been seeing a stock standard Hillbilly, Huntress, Doctor, Trapper. But GG to everybody. Okay, I have the results here. Round 4 winners. We have, coming in at #1, rank #1, is Monster. Monster's got 111,688 points. That's for the group 2. Monster got the most points. His games played yesterday, he played really well. I think deserving of the rank 1 spot, making it into the finals. Well done by him. For the second place spot, we have Venom coming in at second with 108,585 points. Well done, Venom. We're gonna have at #3 we have Ajax coming in at #3 with 107,504 points. Coming in at rank 4, 4th place, we have none other than Maddie the Chief himself with 101,666 points, 77 points, 677 points. And then our last player that's going to make it in is going to be Descente, coming in at 5th with 100,531 points. So those are going to be our top 5 players. We're going to have Monster, Venom, Ajax, Maddie, and Descente. Actually, a lot of really good players in this. All 5 of them are really, really good. Really, really good Dead by Daylight players. Some of the best on the Australian server. So it's going to be really exciting and interesting to see them play in the grand final. Hopefully I can make it there for that. Maybe get a bit of a cast going on that as well. That'll be great fun. But thanks for everyone for watching the stream. The details, I'll let Matty type the details into the chat if he knows the date of finals. Matty's in the chat if you guys want to know more information about anything that's going on. Talk to Matty, hit him up, ask him. He's got all the details, he's got all the knowledge. He's the man with the plan. Talk to him for more information. And yeah, hopefully we'll be seeing you guys in the grand finals. If not, I'll see you guys at my next stream if you guys want to tune in. I'll do a bit of a plug for myself here. I stream pretty much every day. I stream Dead by Daylight. Love this game. I'm a rank 1 kill and survivor. I play a lot of Survivor with friends recently because I've been playing more with people than by myself. But yeah, come tune in. Come check out the stream. See how you like it. We have a lot of fun. We fuck around. We try hard. We're try hard nerds. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys either in my stream or in the grand finals stream, which Matty will be letting you guys know in the chat. So thank you everyone for coming, and goodbye.